Across the scorching sands of the central Sudan, near the shimmering waters of Lake Chad, an empire rose quietly, then reigned loudly. This was Kanem-Bornu, a civilization so enduring that it survived a full millennium, outliving kingdoms, dynasties, and even the shifting sands around it. It began in the 9th century, when the Sefwa dynasty emerged, warriors whose lineage claimed descent from legendary Arabian heroes. Their horsemen thundered across the desert, uniting scattered clans into a powerful kingdom called Kanem. Kanem was not built with fear, it was built with vision. A vision of control over trade routes stretching into North Africa. A vision of a kingdom where Islam, diplomacy, and military might worked hand in hand. Under the ferocious and brilliant Maidunima Dibolimi, Kanem reached its golden age. He expanded the empire from the Fezon to the borders of Hausaland, fought over 300 battles, and forged alliances that echoed across the Sahara. Caravans filled with salt, gold, ostrich feathers, horses, and fine textiles passed through Kanem's gates, turning it into one of the wealthiest centers of medieval Africa. Scholars, imams, and traders traveled thousands of miles just to experience its order and brilliance. But even giants stumble. Internal strife, desert rebellions, and waves of nomadic pressure shook Kanem. Yet instead of disappearing, the Sefwa rulers performed one of the greatest political migrations in African history. They crossed westward, regrouped, and rebuilt their empire on the fertile plains near Lake Chad. Here, they created Bornu. And Bornu rose like a phoenix. Then came Idris Aluma, one of Africa's greatest kings. Aluma transformed Bornu into a model of statecraft. He introduced firearms, built fortified cities, dug freshwater wells across the empire, reformed justice with Islamic principles, and expanded trade so widely that Bornu's name became respected as far as Tripoli, Cairo, and Istanbul. His disciplined cavalry and gun-bearing infantry made Bornu unstoppable. For centuries, Kanem-Bornu endured, through shifting trade routes, Saharan droughts, and the rise and fall of neighboring powers. But the 19th century brought storms the empire could not ignore, the slave-raiding wars of Rabi al-Zubair, internal betrayals, and, finally, the iron hand of European colonial conquest. In 1900, after more than 1,000 years, the empire's political independence fell, but its legacy did not. Today, the Kanem-Bornu Empire stands as one of the longest-lasting empires in African history, a civilization of warriors, scholars, reformers, traders, and kings who shaped the destiny of Central Africa for a millennium.